Well, a federal judge is weighing whether she should stop a move by the Trump administration to terminate parole for more than 500,000 immigrants in the country.
That includes the families of service members and Ukrainians who fled the war with Russia. NBC 10's Oscar Margain joins us live from Boston. So, Oscar, what's this all about?
Hey guys, well, this would mean basically that they would need to find another way to gain legal status. Otherwise, they'd technically be in the country illegally. And well, that will, set off a ripple effect here. It means that some work permits could be canceled. People could be separated from their U.S.-born family members. And for some, it would mean returning to a very dangerous situation in their home countries.
The United States has a moral obligation basically to care for its neighbors.
Pastor Jaffor Fleurisant is among a group of community activists joining immigrant advocates in federal court Monday, calling on the government to reverse course. They say a notice by the Department of Homeland Security on the Federal Register last month will put over 500,000 immigrants out of status, with some out of work and others without a place to go.
And that includes asylum, that includes temporary protected status, it includes green cards if you are eligible, employment-based visas. And what the federal government has done is it has said, we will not process any of these applications.
Esther Sung with the Justice Action Center, along with Human Rights First, have been fighting the Trump administration in court since February and are seeking to convince a judge that the government's move could have devastating consequences for people who have been in the country under humanitarian relief for years.
People whose periods of parole expire, they have no other option.
The government argues that the courts have no authority over the matter and that it's the discretion of Homeland Security. The agency said in part, quote, "These programs do not serve a significant public benefit, are not necessary to reduce levels of illegal immigration, and are inconsistent with the administration's foreign policy goals." Meanwhile, the Haitian pastor is holding on to hope that the government will come around and value the contributions of his community.
They're fleeing violence, they're fleeing very dire situations back homes, and they can definitely make a home here and participate in all the social fabric of this country.
Now, the pro-immigrant lawyers here are trying to get the federal judge to issue an injunction before April 24th. That is when the parole program ends. Otherwise, more than 500,000 people are going to have to leave the country by that date. Now, on Thursday, there's going to be a follow-up hearing to discuss the humanitarian parole for those people that come from countries of Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. Reporting live in Boston, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.